batters settle in, the ball will come on nicely onto the bat.
Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Taken by the fielder. Good catch. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Well bowled. That's a jaffa. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. That's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Oh, that's a very confident shot. Beautifully bowled, and the batsman has to go. Goes upstairs. Batsman in a spot of bother there.
Reaching outside. Impact in line. Wickets hitting.
And given. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Keep things really tight. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. They'll have that security. Bowled in, stunning delivery. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a bat. Hasn't timed the ball at all, and the fielder will. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. He gets four for it. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. End of the first inning. Won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. Pace bowler into the attack. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Good Good stop. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. Edged and taken. That's very good bowling. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Perfect. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at... Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent... That's a six. The power is extraordinary. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for... Got him! That's a loose shot by the batsman. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Got him! That's a stunner. Out for a duck. Side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Up in the air. Excellent dive. Superb reflexes. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Well bowled. That's a jaffa. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's four more. That's dropped, and the ball just slipped through. That's gone high. Good shot for a single. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. This has been an impressive performance. They got just about everything right today. A well-deserved win.